Okay, so in this next section, we're going to talk a little bit about sauna history. Now, the reason why I want to talk about sauna history is because I want people to realize that it is actually a very, very ancient healing modality. And like anything, if things stand the test of time, then we can say with quite substantial, confidence that it's actually got some substance to it. It's meaningful for a lot of people, and it tends to work. So the use of hot air baths for relaxation, healing, and ceremonial use goes back into distant history. Indian sweat lodges have been used continuously for 40,000 years. Now, a lot of people still use sweat lodges today in ceremonies. There's one quite close to where I live that I've been to. Very relaxing, very kind of a communal, celebrationary kind of thing to do. Obviously, healing, outdoors. It's really, really nice. If anyone can get around to doing it, you should definitely check it out. The tradition of the sauna is found around the world in most all advanced cultures to some degree. Now, again, it doesn't only stand the test of time, the sauna, but it also is used pretty worldwide. So, if there's that many people using it, then we can say that there's obviously something that we need to look into in terms of its potential. But most of the time, the older saunas were powered by building a fire under the sauna or heating rocks in a fire, which are then carried into the sauna or the sweat lodge. So yeah, basically in a sweat lodge, there's a little hole in the ground, and what happens is outside people make a fire and put some rocks onto the fire, and once the rocks are piping hot, really, really hot, they will remove the stones from the fire, put them in the little hole in the ground inside the sweat lodge. Everyone gets inside, and basically you would close the sweat lodge up to make a enclosure, and put some water on the rocks, and you will get some really hot steam, which is really soothing and relaxing. So, moving forward a little bit, a much more modern version of the sauna idea is the electric light near infrared lamp sauna. Now, there's a guy called John Harvey Kellogg, MD of Michigan, is credited with the invention about 100 years ago, and you can see the image above. The electric light bulb had just been invented by Thomas Edison, and early units made use of 40 small regular bulbs. It was found to remove toxins faster than the traditional saunas available. However, it is not well known or understood well at all. So if you can see above in that picture, it's an enclosure with a lot of bulbs surrounding you, and your head tended to stick out of the top. In my opinion, a really forward-thinking invention. But as mentioned, it's not very, very well known. Um, so that's just a short history lesson. The main idea was to get the idea across that it is very, very old, and it is used worldwide. And I think that's a really important factor to understand when it comes to respecting the sauna. It's a very well versed application, healing application, and it should be honoured in that respect. So that's been this section, and I look forward to speaking soon.